The young woman took the handed sniper rifle and 5 rounds of ammunition. He glanced at the male soldiers who looked down on him, prepared to give them a long experience, then skillfully pulled the bolt and loaded, assuming a casual shooting stance. The captain only pouted when he saw it, but I didn't expect the slap in the face to come so quickly. Aim and shoot. The bullet hits the bullseye steadily. In the eyes of everyone who was suspicious, he pulled the bolt again. Corpse again. The male soldier has a ghost face. The young woman continued to repeat the operation just now, but accidentally hit the 9 rings. But they never thought. The last 2 shots actually hit another 10 rings. 5 shots and 49 rings. Also broke all contempt. With excellent results. Tasha became a member of the Soviet Special Forces. In order to make a break with the past self, he picked up the scissors, decisively cut off a hair. But I can't cut off all my worries. Seeing that the Germans are about to come to the town, to send all the children away, I don't know when I will see my daughter. Kasia couldn't help but send an extra mile. But when he got out of the car to return, an accident happened. 2 German fighter jets roared in. Kasia, who realized something was wrong, hurry up and shout to stop. But it's too late. In the greeting of the children, the Germans dropped bombs. After an explosion, everyone is dead. Kasia looked at this in disbelief. He vowed to avenge his daughter. Soon, he waited for the opportunity. At the same time, 2 Soviet scouts. A German camp was discovered. Take a photo at once, but was accidentally discovered by a German military dog. Although he knocked out the military dog with 1 shot, but it also alerted more Germans. While fleeing, his companion was shot with random guns. He suddenly looked back and killed 2 German soldiers in an instant, but the companions are already at the table. Seeing more people coming, he jumped into the ocean and escaped smoothly. Then the chief ordered the actor to be killed. Kasia turns grief and anger into strength. Follow the team on this mission. They arrived at their destination quietly in a kayak, preparing for the war. Just then, a German bomber appears. The Soviet instinct to hide and evade. Tasha looked at the plane. The tragic death of my daughter. It keeps playing out in his mind. He raised his sniper rifle in anger, quickly emptied the magazine against the plane. Although he successfully killed Diki, but also knocked out the teammates, not only did it expose the raid plan, even they have a hard time getting out of it. Watching the German army slowly approaching, they are ready for battle. The battle started in an instant. The advantage of the terrain suspended the German attack. But I didn't expect the other party to come down from the back mountain. The captain evokes the stunned Kasia. Guide him to take out the enemy machine gunners. But there are too many enemies. They couldn't resist. Relying on the cover of their own warships, let them evacuate safely. The mission failed due to unauthorized action. Kasia was fired from the squad. At this moment, he lost his purpose in life, immersed in the sadness of losing a daughter all day, and the team couldn't find a suitable sniper. I can only invite him back, and got him an anti-tank overall. A shot later brought him back to life. Then follow the team to carry out the mission. When everything is ready, the Soviets used dummies, successfully deceived the opposite sniper to shoot. Kasia quickly found the other party's location, pulled the trigger in an instant. The strong recoil almost sent him flying. Fortunately, there are natural buffers. Although he successfully killed the opposite sniper, but also accidentally exposed the location. The spotter was shot in the head by another sniper. Everyone is scared, dare not show up. Kasia quickly shifted her position. Sniper rifle again. Soviet scruples repeat themselves, but the other party is not fooled. Veterans step forward to adjust dummies, but was shot by the other party. Tasha quickly looked for each other's location. After identifying the target, he pulled the trigger again. Successfully destroyed the target, but this huge recoil, even with natural buffers, it also overwhelms Kasia. After taking out the snipers on the perimeter, they arrived at a German supply station, but unexpectedly discovered an officer, so they don't stop the transport line. Attract most of the soldiers to check it out. The Soviet army quietly touched the past after easily solving the sentry. Successfully captured a German officer. I learned an important piece of information from him. The Germans are setting up a heavy artillery position. Serious threat to the safety of Soviet ships. So the special operations team set off again, but was blocked by a German stronghold. A storm is definitely not going to work. After some discussion, they formed a death squad. Secretly touched it. Become a ghost hunter. One by one, reaping the lives of the Germans. Easy to deal with the soldiers on the periphery. A German soldier also wanted to jump into the trenches to fight back, but was shot through the steel plate by the anti-tank army. Sent back home, but this shot also alerted the Germans. Shooting death squads all the time. Tasha switched to a regular sniper rifle, started long-range sniping, quickly wiped out all the Germans. Subsequently, a rapid march arrives at the destination of the mission. They first launched a sneak attack on the mountain, attract enemy troops to support, hit them halfway to ambush, then take the opportunity to get on the transporter, infiltrate the base. The other side sneaks through the barbed wire, but was accidentally discovered by the enemy in the bunker. Then he changed the kung fu. Zhao Mao put on the clothes and turned over and jumped in, but was directly beaten into a sieve. While the other party changes the bomb again, Mao was lying on the ground so that his teammates could jump in. Lao Mao was desperate to find that there was a second knife, so he lifts the barbed wire and his teammates climb in. And he died heroically. After Kasha saw it, relentless harvesting mode has been turned on again. And the captain, who successfully infiltrated, at this time, he finally arrived at the door of the bunker, throwing a grenade without saying a word. Destroyed the bunker in an instant. Relying on tenacious fighting, the enemy was finally wiped out. But unfortunately, Kasha was shot and blinded. But he has no regrets at all. With violent explosions, they succeeded in destroying the German heavy artillery base. There were only 4 of them left in the whole squad. Looking at Kasha in her arms, the captain expressed his love to him. This wave of operations directly stunned the team.